Good morning. It is July 27th, 2024. And someone decided just to join in with the little video here. And this is going to be my weekly update. I don't know. I guess this week was a productive week. In some ways, it feels like a one step forward, two steps back, but I think it was a productive week. I went and saw the people of the weight management team because I need to offset the weight. I mean, I've gained a lot of weight not related to the growth. Some of that is out of not being active. Like, I think that's most of it is from not being active. Some of it is that I don't eat right because it's hard for me to do stuff. And then depression's another major factor. So I went in and met with them, and they came up with some ideas on what we're going to do. A little bit more of a control to my diet. I'm basically on a somewhat of a liquid diet for at least part of the day. May end up going to that all day, but right now they try to keep me at a round of 1,200 calorie day, which is actually kind of difficult, but not difficult in cutting down the 1,200 calories. It's difficult for me to get to 1,200 calories. So we're working on that. They're trying to get me approved for one of the weight loss drugs. And here's the weird thing. They got to prove that I actually did have a heart attack up in Wisconsin. I was told back then I did not. But my file that they got from up there says I did. So I don't know if I did or didn't. And it's kind of weird that I hope I did, because I can get the one drug if I did, because I sure as hell can't afford $2,000 or $3,000 a month if I didn't have it, because my insurance won't pay for it. I got to meet with a nutritionist, but that's like end of August or sometime in September. I don't remember. Then I got to go back and meet with this lady. I met with her. She's a nurse practitioner. They want me to see a therapist. I really don't want to do that, because I still have depression issues. I definitely have depression issues because my life fucking sucks. But I don't want to go back through what I've been through the last couple of years, which I'd have to. I need to focus on the future, not the past. It's just going to bring up the grief. It's going to bring up the shit I don't want to bring up. But then I also went and saw my primary care doctor's office. I'm going to say saw the office. Didn't go see the doctor. Saw the office. Because I'm still having issues with this left leg. Again, I saw the nurse practitioner. Now, admittedly, she was on the phone with him in front of me most of the time. So, that's good. But the concern now is that it's not an infection. They did put me back on the same antibiotic. But the concern is it's not an infection, that it may be a clot. Now, the ER did look for a clot, but they didn't really do a good job. And they said it was inconclusive. They didn't really see anything, but they couldn't get a good image. So the doctor's office prescribed 2 more ultrasounds and me to see a infection specialist. Now, I haven't set up the appointment with the infection specialist because I kind of figured getting the ultrasounds first is a better idea, because if it's a clot, well, that could kill me. So, okay, I'll make the call. I call over to Central Scheduling for the Condell, for Advocates, the hospital network. Found out I can't get the test done at Condell. I got to get the test done at Good Shepherd. No problem. I was just there to meet with the weight management team. Nice hospital. Not that far away. 20 minutes. So I go over, I make the call. They didn't mark the test stat. With it not being marked stat, I can't get the scans until see, when I first called, they were telling me it would be late September. Now, after repeated back and forth, so with the doctor's office, where they say they were going to correct the damn orders, it's now October. October. Oh yeah, you may have a clot. You know, when you have a clot in your system, it could cause you to lose your leg. It could cause you to have a stroke and die. But we're not going to do a test on you until October. Is this fucking Canada? So, I then get the people from Condell's mobility team, the people who are overseeing all this, involved. They tell me, well, they're going to make the test, make the changes, and they're going to send it over. They've called twice now themselves. Well, why they don't just check to see if the change is there themselves, I don't know. I really don't know. Because they have access to the same computer system. And I have a good doctor, but his office sucks. Because I don't think he's here getting any of this information, that all this is going on. I mean, half the time when I call the office, the lady that answers the phone just says hello. Doesn't even identify that it's a doctor's office. And I don't want to change doctors because I'm too dependent on all these orders and stuff that he's issued to get all this stuff done. I don't want to find another doctor, have to go through all the process of seeing the doctor. The doctor's going to want to have tests. The doctor's going to want me to do this and that before I can request orders from them for the other hospitals and stuff like that. My concern now, though, is that they're right that it's not an infection. Even though it's a burning feeling, which I don't know how that would be a clot. And for the most part, it's most painful at night, which is why I had another bad night. Right now, it's like 5 in the morning, 5:30 in the morning, and it hurts because I got the leg bent to brace me from falling off this bench. Sorry, someone needs a pet. Someone needs some attention. Someone needs some attention. Yeah. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention to the puppy. Yeah. This has become our kind of a ritual to come out here in the morning. She does her little bunny hunting and then comes up here and sits with me and then tries to convince me to open the door so she can run in and go wake everyone else up in the house, which I'm going to have to do in a minute. Then we come to the GoFundMe. And I've basically been convinced to rewrite a big chunk of it. So I'm working on that. And as I'm rewriting it and I'm doing some additional research to make sure everything's right on it, I get even more confused. Because I was told that I was stage 3. The problem is, which stage 3? And I can't reach the doctor who diagnosed me as me in stage 3. Because the problem, what it is that some hospitals and medical organizations use stages 0 through 3, and some use 1 through 4. So am I stage 3 on the 0 through 3 or on the 1 through 4? Now, looking at my symptoms, I would think I have more symptoms on the, if you go by the 0 through 4, 0 for 3, I have a lot of symptoms that would be in stage 3. Which worries me. Which will put me in stage 4 of the other chart. But doing some research with John Hopkins' website, they give a little more detail into these stages. And some of the symptoms I have would fall into stage 3 on their chart, which is the 1 to 4 chart. Which is good. It still is a case that, as they put it, surgery is something you have to do soon. Because when you get to actual stage 4, elephantitis, it moves extremely rapidly. it starts to spread to every organ in the body, every limb in the body. And the lymph node system starts backing up to the point, and this is what I had never read before, it will back up to the point and rupture and kill you. I knew it was possible to get cancer from this. I didn't know it was fatal on its own. It makes sense. When I think about it, it makes sense. At some point, there's only so much buildup that these arteries can do that are lymph node arteries or whatever you call them. They're going to rupture. Reading that yesterday took a lot out of me. So today I'm going to finish up rewriting the GoFundMe. I'm going to work on the video. I do have someone helping me with it now. One of my former professors who has become a good friend. The only problem is he's got early onset dementia. So he's got his own issues. Great guy. I hate to see it. But so I'm going to work on that today. I got to get the GoFundMe up by the 1st. The latest, I have to have it fully up by the 1st. I have to start sharing it. I have to start promoting it. I got to find a way to get this done. Okay, for people, anyone who follows these videos, I know there's only like 1 or 2 people who are actually marked as followers, but I look at viewership and I know there's other people viewing them that are the same people, they just aren't subscribers. There's going to be some changes to this channel. I think a lot of the videos are going to be marked private. They may even be thrown into a membership area. I don't know. I don't really want to make money off of them. So that's not why in a membership. If I put them in a membership, I'll mark them 0 cost. And that's because I'm going to use this channel as a channel for people who give to the GoFundMe can follow me and see what the money's going to and see what I'm doing. Well, thank you for watching this video. It is a lot longer than I intended it to be. And thank you for watching. I think I just said that already. I gotta get some damn sleep. But it's gonna be a beautiful morning. You know, I'm gonna work on all that stuff today. But I'm gonna get a drone up somewhere. Bye.